Looks like we're in for some fun and exciting films. Well, the young director who brought us Whiplash in 2014 has now picked up the prestigious Directors Guild of America Award for his romantic musical, La La Land. It was a big night for Damien Chazelle, who might very well become the youngest ever Best Director Oscar winner. But during the dinner ceremony, it was President Donald Trump's travel ban that dominated discussions. Here's more.
Damien Chazelle, La La Land.
Hollywood directors named Damien Chazelle the best film director of 2016 for La La Land at a gala ceremony on Saturday, placing the musical in a strong position for the movie world's top honors, the Oscars, later this month.
I just want to once again thank my fellow nominees and thank all the filmmakers in the room for being the reason I'm here today, for inspiring me since I can remember. Thank you so much.
It was Chazelle's first DGA win and first nomination for only his third feature film, which scored a record-tying 14 Oscar nominations last month, including Best Picture and Best Director. So far this year, industry awards from the Producers Guild and now the DGA have gone to La La Land, a musical set in Los Angeles starring Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone, and now appears to be the odds-on Oscars favorite. DGA, the leading industry group for film and television directors, chose Ezra Edelman as the Best Documentary Maker for OJ, Made in America. That series has been nominated to win an Oscar for Best Documentary Feature. Past DGA Feature Film Award winners have often gone on to claim the Best Director at the Oscars and see their films win Best Picture from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. Australian director Garth Davis won the first-time feature DGA honor for the drama Lion.
I think people are desperate for some light, and this movie is full of light, and the messages in the film, I think, are nourishing what people are missing right now. And so I'm very grateful that people are receiving that and understanding that and taking it on.
As with other recent award shows, such as the Golden Globes, some at the gala addressed recent political events. This includes policies enacted by President Donald Trump in areas such as immigration, which have fomented protests.
If anyone, if any person or any group of people, in the name of greater greatness, chooses to block or to prevent or to scapegoat or to separate or to divide the very people who are all about bringing people together, then we're going to stand with those people. We're going to stand with the people who are like our forefathers and like our foremothers, who sought to tell their stories of compassion and understanding and empathy. That's exactly like the films you're seeing tonight.
After accepting his award, Chazelle called any attempt to restrict immigration to the U.S. anti-art.
So as soon as we get into a business of excluding filmmakers or voices because they're from parts of the world that we decide are somehow not useful for us anymore, I mean, it's just such a dangerous, slippery slope, but it's also so inherently anti-art. Like, I can't think of anything more counter to the basic premise of what art should be.
The Oscars will be handed out in Hollywood on February 26th to producers, directors, actors, and actresses. At 32, Chazelle would become the youngest ever Best Director Oscar winner. Gary Engelbrandt, CGTN.
Here's hoping he does. Recently, a drama called 锦绣未央 has become a hit TV series. Based on a popular internet novel, it has been broadcast on a number of TV stations around the country. But now the author is in big trouble, having become the target of a class action lawsuit over plagiarism. Let's find out more.
In total, 11 writers have sued the author of 锦绣未央 for plagiarism. Some writers showed comparison pictures to prove how and where the book plagiarized their work. The writers also suspect the plagiarizing went well beyond the 11 writers, perhaps copying from as many as 200 novels. The author of 锦绣未央 could not be reached for comment. The case has formally been placed on file at the Chaoyang District People's Court in Beijing. Evidence will be shown on February the 15th. As more and more internet novels are adapted into TV series, more and more disputes are materializing. Protecting the intellectual property rights of writers has become a hot topic. In 2014, popular romance screenwriter Qiong Yao won her lawsuit against fellow screenwriter Yu Zheng for plagiarism. The court found that Yu's work titled 宫锁连城 was an unlicensed adaptation of Qiong's popular 梅花烙. Qiong Yao was awarded 5 million yuan, and Yu had to publicly apologize, as did 4 other defendants named in the lawsuit. Such lawsuits could have far-reaching consequences in an industry rife with plagiarism. The low cost of infringement is the main reason for the prevalence of plagiarism. Experts believe to protect the original ideas and interests of writers, there must be stricter regulatory measures and legal protections. Liu Wenwen, CGTN.
And that's all the time we have for today's show. But before we go, we leave you with some clips of the animated films that are up for the Academy Award for Best Animation. I'm Jennifer Sheng in Beijing. Stay tuned for more CGTN news coming up next.